As a professional makeup artist, I'm going to show you how you can find your perfect foundation shade. So I worked for MAC Cosmetics, NARS, Armani, and Lancome. So I've probably done thousands of shade matches just in one day. Our skin is seriously always changing. I know I've gotten a lot paler throughout the years just because I'm working inside all the time. So now I need a lot lighter shades than I used to. I'm working at MAC. I learned to always start with 3 different foundation shades. The thing that I'd always ask is, where do you want to match your skin? Because some people have a lot darker of a forehead than the rest of their face. Some people also have a darker face than they do their neck. So I always ask, do you want to match your neck or do you want to match your face? Because sometimes they can be 2 different shades. So that's always good to know as well, is what you're trying to match. For me personally, I like to match my neck. I feel like my skin for the most part is pretty even. So I like to swatch right here so I can make sure that it's matching and lining up. Okay, and you want to choose the shade that blends in perfectly with your skin. Like, you do not want to see it at all. Well, it's kind of personal preference, but that's the majority kind of what you want to follow. You guys would be surprised. I had a lot of people that I would match their foundation perfect and you wouldn't see it at all, and they would look at me like I was stupid. And they're like, I can't see it. I'm like, but yeah, that's kind of the point. But some people, they do want to see their foundation. Some people, you know, they like to be more yellow. Some people like to be lighter. And some people like to go a lot darker. I actually had people too that were honestly like a lot darker than me. And they would come up to me and they're like, I want your foundation shade. And obviously I would try to talk everyone out of it because I want them to like match their skin completely. But at the end of the day, if that's what makes them feel beautiful, then that's what I would do. You always want to do them right next to each other so you can really compare. This is a little bit lighter than the other shade. I'll zoom in too so you can see that. See the difference between the two already. Middle shade is the one that I want to go with. I purposely chose a lighter shade as well, just to show you, because some people, you'd be surprised how many people I've seen that are wearing a shade that's way too light for their skin. You can tell because it's going to look chalky. As you can see right here, it looks like dry and just doesn't look right. And then this one's too dark. As you can see, it's looking a little orangey and it's just not the right undertone at all. So I'm going to go with this middle shade. Okay. So this is everything after I finished my face makeup. As you can see, it's a pretty good shade for me right now at the current moment. It's Giorgio Armani's Luminous Silk in the shade 3.8, in case you're wondering. Also, if you're a makeup artist and you have some crazy stories or you just have heard like some wild comments that people have told you, please comment them down below.